If you're trying to slow the signs of aging and building and maintaining collagen, certainly a part of that, then you want to make sure you're not deficient in this one all-important nutrient. I'll tell you what it is, how to get it, and make sure you're not in today's video. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new and not familiar with who I am, I'm Chris Gibson, a skincare expert, and I'm using my 35 years of skincare expertise to help you get your best skin ever. And today we're going to be talking about the #1 nutrient that is required in collagen building and whether or not you could be deficient in it. Okay, so collagen makes up 25 to 35% of our body. It's involved in everything from teeth to bones to ligaments to cartilage, your muscles, your brain, and of course the very structures of your skin. It holds together everything we physically are, and for many years we thought that its demise in the body was just a part of the aging process that we see. Sagging skin, crepey skin, and things like thinner skin, stiff joints, and cognitive decline were all inevitable. But now we know that many things impact collagen levels in the body, namely lifestyle, how you've lived your life, things like accumulated sun damage, UVA, UVB light that accumulates in the skin over time, damaging the DNA and its ability to produce collagen, and especially diet all play a huge role in how we hold up as we move through our years. And of course, there are key elements that play a role in the formation and quality of the collagen that we produce, like vitamin K2, vitamin C, and the amino acids, all used as building blocks for the collagen that our body is able to produce. But this one nutrient is more important than all of these nutrients that we've talked about on the channel so far. And in fact, without it, you can't produce the necessary collagen you need to maintain healthy levels. And that nutrient is dietary copper. And we're finding more and more chronic copper deficiency in people for a number of reasons. First is the amount of copper that's actually available in the soil for animals and plants to bring to us, to our table. There's a lot of depletion that's happened over the many years of agricultural processes, and couple that with the other big reason is that there are a lot of people today taking a lot of vitamin C, L-ascorbic acid, and zinc, which are a problem for copper absorption. High doses of L-ascorbic acid can actually block copper's absorption in the digestive system, and zinc tends to bind with copper, making it very difficult for your body to absorb that from dietary resources. All of this taken together opposes copper absorption, so it really is about balancing nutrients just like it always is. Now, chronic copper deficiency can show up in the body in many ways. Cold sensitivity, bone fractures, osteoporosis, thyroid problems, sway back, anemia, and muscle weakness, overall tiredness, and brain fog. And in severe cases, it can even lead to irregular heartbeat and even vision loss. Some really serious consequences, but fortunately, that type of severe copper deficiency is very, very rare, especially here in the United States. However, low copper levels in the body can lead to a lot of problems in collagen production because it's such a necessary element. It is the necessary element and presents itself as low collagen formation, loss of pigment in the skin because copper plays such an integral role with the enzymes in your skin to produce the all-important melanin that gives us our skin color. And more importantly, without enough copper, our body cannot produce enough collagen to replace damaged connective tissues, which all lead to, you guessed it, the look of aging and premature aging of the skin. So beyond symptoms, how do you know if you are low in copper? Well, you can get a simple urine and blood test. Now, you can do some of these at home. I will link to one of these outfits below in the video description box, testing.com, or you can go see your medical professional and get the test there and see where you fall in copper deficiency or not. Well worth seeing your doctor if you're experiencing any of the symptoms of copper deficiency that we just discussed. So how much copper do you need to ingest on a daily basis? Well, 900 micrograms is the recommended daily allowance, but there's a wide range with copper. You can go all the way up to 10,000 micrograms, which is quite a bit. Anything above that can be toxic. But for most individuals, anywhere from 900 to 1,500 micrograms of copper, dietary copper per day, is going to be more than enough to keep your body in tip-top shape. So then where do we get more copper? Well, as you all know, I am very insistent on getting nutrition for your skin from dietary resources and then supplementing the hard things to get like vitamin K2 so that we're providing an optimum nutritional balance for your body and your skin. Some of the foods that are high in natural copper, and this is not all of them, them, start with organ meats. Now that's things like liver, which, yeah, I'm not a fan of liver, but it does provide a very high dose, one serving providing up to 1,000% of the recommended daily allowance. Organ meats like liver are also very high in vitamin A and D, so you don't really need to eat those every single day, especially if you're pregnant, you're expecting. Really don't want high levels of vitamin A because it can actually harm the formation of a fetus. Now this food you might like better, and that is shiitake mushrooms, bringing you 89% of the recommended daily allowance, along with other minerals like selenium, zinc, folate, and a host of other B vitamins. Sherried shiitake mushrooms are a real thing in my house. And if you're a snacker like me, just 1 ounce of nuts like almonds and cashews, seeds like sesame seeds, can give you around 50% of the recommended daily allowance of dietary copper. Then, of course, we talk about this on the channel all the time, there are the leafy greens like spinach, which I like, and kale, which I don't like, but I eat anyway. These leafy greens can provide up to 33% recommended daily allowance of copper per cup that you eat. So just 3 cups, if you can eat that much, that's usually a pretty good sized salad, gives you 100% for the day, along with other nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and folate. And another resource that just happens to be one of my all-time favorites is dark chocolate, just a 3.5 ounce bar with 70 to 85% cocoa solids. It gives you up to 200% of your daily intake of copper, along with all those wonderful antioxidants, all while reducing your risk of heart disease. And if you just can't include any of these items on your menu, which I would have a hard time believing that you couldn't, there's always supplementation, but you should really talk to your medical professional before embarking on taking copper internally as a dietary supplement, because you can overdo it and it can become quite toxic if you do. Now, if you found this video helpful today, please be sure and subscribe and check out this next video on how to improve the collagen in your face rather quickly. I think you'll find it very helpful. Thank you guys so much for watching today and supporting the channel. You know how much I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, and I will see you over on the next video. In the meantime, I'm going to have some dark chocolate.